So, have you been tending to your garden? Have you been making sure it gets enough water, enough light, enough moisture, enough nutrients in the soil? Have you been really giving your garden, tending to your garden, and making sure it has all the love it needs? Recently, I was taking care of a young lady in the hospital, and she was only about 35 to 38 years old. She was in the hospital for complications of alcohol dependence. She had difficulty walking, her balance was off, and she was very upset, kind of beating herself up. She was upset at all of us, actually. And I talked to her about her neurological condition. I'm a neurologist, and I was asked to see her about her challenges with balance and walking. But it wasn't something that we could just give a medication for. It was something that was going to require some lifestyle adjustment. And so I talked to her about her lifestyle, and she had a lot of questions about it because she had been told that it was purely peripheral nerve oriented neuropathy. Her big question was, how should she move forward? And so I wanted to answer her question. I told her that if she focused on her health and her functionality, if she really thought about what she wanted for her future, if she took care of her health the way she would a really nice tool that she was going to use in the future, really focus on health and focus on your capacity to take care of things that you love doing. And I could see that she was kind of nodding. She was looking at me and she was kind of looking through me a little bit. So I asked her, are you hearing what I'm saying? And then she said, yeah, no, I hear you. I said, well, what did I say? Basically, you said, I need to stop drinking. I said, I did not say that. I never said anything like that. I didn't tell you to stop anything. I didn't suggest anything like that. And then she was a little bit shocked, but that's what she heard. She heard that I wanted her to stop drinking. Where'd she get that from? I didn't say that. I don't tell people, I don't suggest to anybody to look for things to say no to. You know that by now. It's not anything that comes out of my mouth. So I told her, okay, imagine you have a beautiful garden, just a beautiful garden, and it's full of very colorful flowers and got some nice bushes over here. It's just a beautiful garden. And imagine you make sure that it gets all of the light it needs, it gets all of the water it needs, you tend to the soil, you make sure that everything is required for that beautiful garden just to continue to blossom. And she was nodding her head. And then I said, now imagine you saw a weed, and there you pluck that weed, and then you would continue to watch your garden grow. And then you noticed that there was some moles over here, and they were trying to get in your garden. And you decide that you're going to put a fence around that garden. Now, you have an opportunity, you have a decision to make. Are you going to make your life about taking care of your garden, or are you going to really start focusing on keeping those moles out? Your whole attention is going to go toward focusing on keeping moles out. Your garden will die while you're doing that. So here's the question. Are you tending to your garden? Are you watering it, nurturing it, giving it the love it needs? Are you making sure that it has all that it needs? Are you developing habits? Are you developing a lifestyle around making sure your garden flourishes and becomes everything that you want for your dreams? Let's figure out how to say yes. Figure out what it is we want to say yes to. Figure out what our why is. And the moment we lock onto that beautiful garden called our potential and called our dreams and our life, the minute we lock in on that and stay locked in on that, well, there's nothing that can change that. Keep winning, guys.